Hello everyone, it's Flabby Gamer come to you guys with a new video, and in this video I am joined by...
What's going on, guys? My name is D-Free.
And his channel link will be in the description.
I'll send you to Otherworld.
If you want to check out his channel. And today we're going to be doing a discussion video on what if Goku was still Kakarot. So that technically we're doing what if he didn't bump his head when he was a child. And do you want to start off?
Sure, definitely, no problem. So, I feel like if he didn't bump his head, a lot of stuff would be really different. I mean, it changes the whole complexion of the series in general. And what I mean by that is we don't necessarily know how he would act. His mission was to come to Earth and kind of conquer it and whatnot, like normal Saiyans do. But him bumping his head essentially gave him like a mental relapse and whatnot. And, yeah, so we don't really know how he would react afterwards. Now, one thing I did want to point out, I do have a lot of just a lot of examples and whatnot, but for starters, I don't feel like Goku would be the same Goku we know for various reasons. One of them being that he wouldn't be as strong. If you looked at the Saiyans prior to Goku starting to really ascend in power, the strongest one was Vegeta, and Vegeta wasn't really all that strong, honestly. But Goku was the one that kind of set the bar for the Saiyans, and moving forward and powering up and whatnot. So I don't feel like Goku would be that strong. He was originally a low-class warrior, but he has the drive, or he had the drive throughout this regular Dragon Ball series to, better himself and whatnot. What'd you say?
He was trained by many people that other people won't get the chance to be trained by if you're a normal evil Saiyan, because he got a chance to train under Kami, Master Roshi, and his Grandpa Gohan.
Very true, and that's what I'm saying.
So,
he
honestly,
wouldn't have.
If he was still evil, we never got that chance at all.
Yeah, very true. He'd probably be weaker than Raditz was, because that's initially where they had his power pegged, which is why they sent him to such a weak planet like Earth, where the Earthlings are not fighters. They don't have high power levels like that. So he was initially a really low-leveled warrior and whatnot. So do you have any other points you wanted to kind of touch upon?
Pretty much I want to say that he wouldn't have conquered Earth in the time that you think he would, because, you will probably say that since he's so strong, he beat Piccolo, he'll be able to beat, he would have conquered Earth, but that's not the way it would have went, because Master Roshi is stronger than Goku. As you can see in the first martial arts tournament, Master Roshi did beat Goku, even if Goku did turn Great Ape. That's a great point that everybody's going to try to bring up. They're going to say, what if Goku turned Great Ape and he destroyed Master Roshi and Grandpa Gohan? But Master Roshi is still pretty smart and strong, so he used Turtle Hermit Last Resort and all these other great moves against Goku, beating him in the first martial art world tournament, even though he was trained under him. So, yeah, what I'm pretty much trying to say is, even Goku turned Great Ape, he still wouldn't stand a chance against Master Roshi.
Well, the thing about that...
Or Grandpa Gohan, or even the Ox King, because Ox King is also a strong figure. What'd you
say? I was going to say that the thing about that is, if you're going to talk about, Dragon Ball, you have to kind of rewrite the whole, context of what Dragon Ball really was. Goku would have probably still been with Grandpa Gohan and whatnot. He would have grown up the same way up until he left Grandpa Gohan, but everything after that probably would have changed. So, his power level might have been different. Goku may have been stronger at the point that he was competing in the World Tournament. He might not even have bothered to compete in the World Tournament to begin with. So the whole complexion of Dragon Ball would have changed.
Yeah, and so I pretty much got the point of Dragon Ball across. So do you want to head over to Dragon Ball Z? So when Raditz came, I'm pretty sure Tien would have died by now. Tien, Yamcha, Krillin, Master Roshi, they probably would have been dead by
Goku would have killed them.
Correct?
Yeah, Goku would have killed them. He would have. So, and then whenever Raditz came...
Oh, how about Piccolo? King Piccolo is also strong. Wow. Oh, yeah, so when Raditz came, I'm pretty sure that he wouldn't actually, wouldn't fight anyone. They would just, team up and just leave already. I don't think there would be anyone else to fight other than Piccolo if Goku didn't destroy Piccolo yet. So, I'm pretty sure, is there anything else they would do? Just leave?
Yeah, well, no, they would have... Well, the point is, for Saiyans in general, the point is for them to take control of a planet and then sell it for Frieza. That's the point. So what would have happened, Raditz's intention when he went back to Earth was to check on his brother, to get his brother, and to see what he had done, if he had completed his mission, because he has had like 20-something years to do his mission. And if Goku still had Piccolo around, like you said, they would have teamed up, took care of Piccolo, and then continued with the regular plan, which would have been to auction off the planet. So the events would have changed drastically because there would probably be no Gohan and all that other stuff.
Yeah, especially who else gonna have sex with Goku? People saying like that's no one's plan in life.
True. Very true, but I mean, I don't really know because just Goku, like we know Goku as like a lighthearted, energetic, kind of naive type of guy. The Saiyans kind of come off, like you said, as mean evil. We don't know indefinitely if they're evil or whatnot. Goku wouldn't have had the same personality, but hey, who's to say that he might have not, developed a soft spot for Earth growing up and living there, and that essentially being his home planet. So maybe he wouldn't have even followed through with his initial mission to conquer the planet and whatnot. He could have still turned out to be the same Goku that we know. That's what makes these type of debates really cool because there's so many different ways he could have swung.
Oh, that is very true. You don't know. But do you think he will turn Super Saiyan like the same way, like as early?
Nah.
I think he would not at all. His power level was
in
massive.
The 300s.
Like it was massive, and the way that he was looking, like if he didn't get all the training on all the other things, like King Kai especially, what he was looking like, and all these Zenkai boosts that he got from Vegeta, which was probably one of his largest ones in his early stages. I feel like there was no way that he would even turn Super Saiyan by the age of 40.
You know what?
Like,
I don't feel like any of those characters would have turned Super Saiyan because for starters, the kid Saiyans, the partial Saiyans, they wouldn't even exist because there wouldn't be a Trunks, there wouldn't be a Goten or a Gohan. So it would just be Goku and Vegeta and Raditz and Nappa. For one, yeah, Goku, unless you want to count like any of the other, like Tarble and Broly or whatever. But essentially, we're talking about those four. Goku set the bar for Super Saiyan. What I mean by that is they didn't even know that they could achieve that level of power, specifically Vegeta.
They just talk, no action.
Yeah, they didn't even know. And it doesn't matter how many Zenkai boosts they got. For one, like I said, I don't feel like Goku would have even been anywhere near as strong as he was at the time that he went to Namek, because he did train with King Kai. He did get the Zenkai boost because he would have never fought Vegeta. That would have never happened. He would have never got that Zenkai boost after that fight. He didn't learn the Kaioken. He didn't fight the Ginyu Force. I mean, there was just so many things.
The Kaioken was probably one of his most useful techniques up until he was able to turn Super Saiyan. After that, it just became pretty useless, pretty much is what I'll say.
Yeah, I think honestly that none of those characters would have turned Super Saiyan at all at any point in their lifetime. Vegeta learned that it was possible after Goku did it, and Goku would have never done it.
And plus, Vegeta just kept on, like, he got so many Zenkai boosts on Namek, and they would never travel to Namek if they didn't come to Earth for the Dragon Ball. They wouldn't know it even existed, you know what I mean?
Precisely. And you know what? Even if they did find out that the Dragon Balls were there, Goku would have helped them get the Dragon Balls, and they would have just given them to Frieza, unless Vegeta continued with his plan to get immortality, which is a whole nother topic.
He would have.
Yeah. But
fuck Frieza. I got immortality.
Yeah, they probably would have still turned out the same way. Eventually, the Saiyans probably would have revolted against Frieza, with Vegeta leading the charge, not Goku, because Goku would probably be somewhere between Raditz and Nappa, strength-wise. He wouldn't be as strong as Vegeta. But they eventually would have probably revolted. They probably all would have died except for Vegeta because he has the eternal life and whatnot. That's the crazy thing. Goku would have probably died and never come back.
Like, I just imagine Frieza go inside his second form, like, when it revolts against me, and just like stab him in the heart or some shit, do something. Like,
Exactly.
They all would have died, honestly. There's no point of going against Frieza. They wouldn't have tried it, to be honest. Like,
Yeah.
in all honesty, they wouldn't.
There was no way that was going to happen. There was no way that they would have won unless Vegeta fought him by himself and just, outlasted him, because Frieza doesn't have the best stamina and Vegeta would have been freaking invincible because he can't die. So that's the only way that would have worked. I don't know, but we're getting a little off topic though. But I don't know. I just feel like as far as like Goku goes, if he didn't bump his head and didn't turn into the Goku that we know and love, there's a couple ways it could swing. He could ultimately, like I said, just develop a love for the planet and still become similar to the Goku that we know. He probably wouldn't be as strong or whatnot, but
he is right now.
Yeah, he'd probably still just love the planet, but he wouldn't be as strong as he is now, because there's a lot that plays into that. Aside from that, he could have, teamed up with Raditz when he showed up, and they could have just started dominating planets. So he could have completely did a 360, or he could have stayed similar course. Essentially, is how things would have shaken out for Goku.
So is that all you want to speak of right about now, or
anything
goes to bring up?
Unless you have anything else to bring up, I'm out of ideas, honestly.
Not really.
I feel like we touched a bunch of really good points there. What did you say?
The only thing I want to talk about is like this Namek, because Namek is pretty much the high arc for the Saiyans, and 4 against 1 seems pretty darn good to me. Although they all would have died, probably just interfere with Vegeta and Frieza's fight every now and then. Probably try to escape from Frieza. No one was good for them.
They would have all died. They just would have all died. That's it. Vegeta would have kept fighting. He wouldn't have beat Frieza. Frieza would have gotten tired out. And they'd just continue to fight forever. And Vegeta would get endless Zenkai boosts. It's just that's it. That's it. That whole Namek saga would have never happened. So.
And anything else after that? Because the androids would never happen. Because why would Goku kill Dr. Gero? If he did kill him, he would be dead. Like he wouldn't have let him escape because he's not nice anymore. So
yeah.
Anything after that, like, wouldn't have happened. Majin Buu wouldn't have come. No point, because no one's strong. I mean, Bobby wouldn't come, and Majin Buu wouldn't come. So that's pretty much all.
Dragon Ball just wouldn't have existed. It wouldn't have happened.
Anything else after this, just like Raditz. I don't think they took a whole different direction, just a whole bunch of Saiyans running around destroying and shit. But yeah, that's pretty much all I want to discuss. This has been Floppy Gamer and D3 with a discussion. Probably more in the future. Be sure to leave a like, check out both of our channels, and subscribe, comment, all that other good stuff. Anything else you want to say?
Nope, that's it. You hit everything on the nail. If you guys are from my channel, be sure to check out Floppy Gamer's channel as well. The link will be in the description as well. But that's it. We're out, guys. Peace out.